Activism ain't terrorism. I'm gonna terrorize y'all with the truth. That's Anthony McCarthy. We talking about 20 years of politics in the state of Maryland from 2006 to 2026. Yeah, I'm the cook in Baltimore. Never bite the hand that feeds you. That's out for justice. All right, my 2022 Entrepreneur of the Year award. All right, Entrepreneur of the Year. I took a negative and I turned it into a positive. I started selling toilets. In 2026, I'm getting ready to sell this book. Martin Luther King did Letters from a Birmingham Jail. Well, I did Letters from Zion, and this is a movie. This is to prove I was making a movie about your judicial system. That's notarized. And right here, I won my trial. I was found innocent of all charges. At the conclusion of a trial, if the defendant is found innocent, I'm supposed to be compensated freely, duly, in the expense and convenience of the government. I was kidnapped by the state. All right? Means, motive, and opportunity. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. Your prison industry and mass incarceration. Talking about the Black Chronicles. Y'all had a file on Martin Luther King. You had a file on Medgar Evers. You had a file on our Black community and our Black leadership. So I made a file on you, and we're going to follow up on it. That's Councilman Mark Conaway. That's Andy Pierre, all right? And he signed this book, and the conversation that we had was about mass incarceration. It was about the corruption in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. It was about the corruption in the Democratic Party. So we're going to address that issue. Black America, 13% of the population, 14% drug users, 56% of the prison population. That's Michelle Alexander. She wrote the book. I made the movie. She ain't never been to jail, and y'all held her up. I've been to jail, and I did the same thing she did before she did it, and y'all locked me up. Activism ain't terrorism. That's the real news. See when I did it? We talk about mass incarceration, all right? And like I said, ex-felons got a right to vote, and we standing on that. We doing it through the legal lens. That's the Maryland Citizens for the Arts. Like I said, I'm an activist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist of truth. And that's Scott Schellenberger. And that's the storyboard. That's the toilet in Towson. That's the school board toilet. That's the toilet about Fox 45, Mackenzie Frost, Gary Collins. It's about the school to prison pipeline. Now you can go directly to Dr. Bundy and ask Dr. Bundy for all the emails from ddshortman@aol.com and ddshortman@gmail.com. That's evidence for a federal investigation, Dr. Bundy. We're getting ready to look into y'all's finances and y'all's programs. And it's all right here. You feel me? That's Dr. Bundy. And that's Ryan Dorsey. That's Anthony McCarthy. I gave him my program, and he gave it to Mayor Pugh, and Mayor Pugh gave it to Congressman Cummings. And I gave Congressman Cummings my program too. So we're going to talk about it. The money behind mass incarceration. That's Pat Arrakis. He put a lot of money in all y'all's pockets. But that's Governor Schaefer. And he told me to follow the money. I'm the cook. Never bite the hand that feeds you.